Good morning, everyone. So, today's thought of the day is when you have a dream, you have got to grab it and never let go. Like, if you have a dream, so try your best to achieve it and never let it go. Okay, so today's session, editorial session, and the topic is quite interesting. I hope you all like it. And there's not much tough words, but we will learn a lot of vocab and idioms today. Okay, so let's go. So, yeah, so it's about shared history on the Commonwealth Games. So let me tell you one thing. Commonwealth Games will known as CWG. Okay, so most of the time you will see CWG. So must remember CWG means Commonwealth Games. India did well at the Commonwealth Games that is increasingly losing its allure. So what allure means? Allure means charm, attraction. So here the author is talking about that Commonwealth Games losing its charm and attraction. And in Commonwealth Game, India did well this time. Okay, so let's jump to the next para. The Commonwealth Games CWG alluding to a happily ever after between England and its former colonies. So here author is talking about that Commonwealth game indicating to here this term alluding means indicating to or referring to a happily ever after between England and its former colonies. So this Commonwealth Games start in England and its former colonies. Between England and its former colonies, this Commonwealth Games start earlier. May have its legacy issues. Now it have legacy issues and in terms of the competitive yardsticks. Yardsticks means benchmark. Whenever we need to compare something, like if we have a standard that other things can be compared, is known as benchmark. And yardstick means benchmark. With the obvious absence of the United States of America, Russia, and China, the CWG is considered a notch below the Olympics and the Asian Games. So let me tell you here, one interesting thing is that Commonwealth Game is considered as a notch below. So notch below is a phrase. Remember that. It means not as good as something else in the same category. I already mentioned that yardstick means benchmark. Like here we are trying to compare Commonwealth Game with Asian Game and Olympics. Here editor talk about that Commonwealth Games is quite lower than the Olympics and Asian Games. Why it's a notch below? Because the United States of America, Russia, and China, they are not participated in Commonwealth Games. Okay, that's the only reason why Commonwealth Games considered as a notch below, considered as some lower category than Olympics and Asian Games. Okay, let's jump to the next para. Okay, yet the CWG Commonwealth Game has a certain value in being a multi-nation quadrennial event that pitch a disparate group of countries split by continents and fused by a shared past linked to the British Empire. Okay, as I already mentioned, this Commonwealth Games start in between England and its colonies, its former colonies. So yeah, yet CWG has a certain value in being a multi-nation quadrennial. That means here nowadays in Commonwealth Games there's multi-nation. I mean, most of the nation are participated. That quadrennial mean every 4 years it occur. Okay, remember Commonwealth Game occur in every 4 years. It's a quadrennial event that pits a disparate group of countries. Pits mean competition. Remember, PITS. Pits means competition, and disparate means different. Okay, so here this is Commonwealth Game is a game which occur uh, every 4 years, and there's a competition between different countries and fused by a shared past linked to British Empire. It offers athletes one more shot at glory besides inspiring their fans to pursue sport with added vigor. So what vigor means? Vigor means strength. Okay, so here athletes get the chance to perform well and they can prove themselves in front of all. And fused means? Fused means joined. Okay, next para please. In the latest edition, that concluded at Birmingham on Monday. So this event, I mean Commonwealth Games already ended on Monday. At Birmingham, India with a medal haul of 61. Okay, so when India can able to get can what haul means actually? It means to achieve something with a lot of effort or difficulty. So somehow India able to achieve 61 medal, which is a lot. We feel proud of our country. Inclusive of 22 goals was placed fourth while Australia host England and Canada led the charge. Okay, so India got 22 goals, and India position is fourth. First position got by Australia, second by England. Why they are using host England? Because this time England hosting, and Canada is third. Okay, remember that. It's good for general knowledge also. First position Australia, second England, third Canada, and fourth is India. With shooting excluded from the CWG, India lost out on an additional yield. So here, the editor is talking about shooting. So when shooting is excluded from Commonwealth Game, India felt like, because India achieved a lot of medal in shooting before, but this time shooting excluded from Commonwealth Game. So India have some they thinking like we feel like maybe we'll not achieve a lot of medal because shooting already excluded. But even though we can easily get 61 medal, not easily, by doing a lot of effort and hard work, so we feel proud. Okay, next para please. Most Indian medals told a tale. Told a tale means story. It's by hope, diligence, and hard work. So, whatever medals we got, in backside of every medal, there's a story. Okay, and these stories are about hope, diligence, and hard work. If Sarat Kamal's table tennis exploits even at 40. So here, editor is talking about Sarat Kamal, who able to achieve medal at 40 years old age. See, most of the people retired at 40, but he can achieve medal in table tennis at 40. Prove that sports passion can fight the dimming light. It's proof that sportsperson can fight at their higher age also. Okay, at their dimming light also. Weightlifter Sanket Sagas silver in the men's 55 kg segment. Next, editor is talking about weightlifter Sanket Sagas. He owned silver in men's 55 kg segment so that financial difficulties cannot derail a focused athlete. And Sanket Sagar financial, there are some issues. There are some financial issues. Uh, in case of Sanket Sagar, he have some financial issue even though he achieved silver. 4 years ago, Sanket used to sell pan from a tiny shop at Sangli in Maharashtra. So here they are talking about the editor is talking about Sanket who sold pan in a teeny shop at Sangli, Maharashtra 4 years ago, and his is a story that needs to be cherished. So we need to cherish his story. We need to learn from it. Like a it's a very good motivation and lesson for us that no problem can be idle. Okay, if we have some problem in our life, this cannot be the idle. If we try our best, we can easily achieve our goal. Main thing is our hard work and efforts. Okay, let's jump to the next para. Okay, similar is the personal history linked to weightlifter Asint Seuli, who won gold in the 73 kg division. Asinta, his brother Alok, and mother did embroidery. So here author is talking about weightlifter Asinta Seoli, who won gold in 73 kg division, and Asinta, his brother Alok, and his mother, all are doing embroidery. So even though they are doing embroidery, they have some financial issue, but Asinta Seoli able to achieve gold. So it's a proud moment for us. Okay, next para, please. The siblings also walk in the field, fighting poverty and coping with the demise of their father. Demise means death. Okay, here author is talking about the siblings who also work in the field because they are poor and they need to fight against the poverty. Even though their father expired, they try their best to walk in the field and fighting against the poverty. Like Sanket, Asinta's too is a story of hope and redemption. So, if we talk about Sanket as well as Asinta, both stories are of hope and redemption. Redemption means the action of being saved from evil. Okay, next para, please. Let's jump to the next para. Okay, if If fresh athletes caught the eye with their triumph over tough circumstances. So here, author talking about the fresh athletes who are like new in this field. Caught the eye means attract everyone attention with their triumph. Triumph means victory over tough circumstances. Even though they are having tough circumstances, they not easily, they try their best and achieve gold or silver medals. So the established one retired their dominance too. So now author is talking about the established players who already established uh, sorry who already established, for example, PV Sindhu, who will now be counted among India's greatest ever athletes. own goal in the badminton women's single, while her male counterpart Lakshya Sen did an encore. Okay, so established one means they are known one, and they are retired. Retired means repeated. They are repeated their dominance. Again, PV Sindhu achieved gold in women's badminton singles, and her male counterpart Lakshya Sen also did the encore. Encore means repeated. He also did the same. Fresh territories were annexed to, as in a field always dominated by the Africans. Avinas Sebel won silver in the men's 3000-meter steepleches. So now this time something different happened. Usually India won medals in shooting, then badminton, weightlifting, and all. But this time Abhina Sebel won silver in men's 3000-meter steeplechase. Okay, mostly African own this game, but this time India also achieved the same. Okay, next para, please. Boxer Nikhat Charin again landed a solid punch. So boxer Nikhat Charin uh, achieved success by hitting someone, landed a solid punch for Omen Power, while for Omen Power, Nikit Zarin landed a solid punch, but her colleague Lavlina Borgokhai's failure and the issues surrounding her personal coach in the lead up to the CWG revealed faultiness. Now author is talking about the flaws in EWG from India's side. Okay, their author is talking about Lavlina Borgokhai who failed. There's some little bit flaws. There's some misunderstanding between the coach and her, and because of this, we lose that medal. And yeah, this is a flaw. Medals were secured in hockey and women's cricket, but they were not gold. So, medals were secured in hockey and women's cricket also, but they are not gold. And the respective squads displayed fragility in crunch situation. Fragility means weakness, which is easily broken, and crunch means difficult situation. So here author is talking about we are able to achieve medals in hockey and women's cricket also, but the thing is that they are not called because in the difficult situation their performance quite weak. If it will be better, then maybe we will also get gold there. Okay, let's jump to the next para. The sport is not always war minus the shooting was evident when Neeraj Chopra effusively praised Pakistan Arshad Nadeem. Here we have a very good message. War minus the shooting means um, serious sports has nothing to do with fair play. We think like it's bound up with hatred, jealousy, disregard, like these things. Okay, but this time what Neeraj Chopra do? He praised Pakistan's Arshad Nadeem. Okay, effusively means enthusiastically, who won gold in the men's javelin. So Neeraj Chopra praised Pakistan Arshad Nadeem, and Arshad Nadeem won gold in men's javelin. So we got a very good message that not always, not all the time, games are related to hatred or jealousy. No, sometimes it's related to love also. Should hold the Indian athletes in good stead as they the latest success in CWG. We have a latest success in our in this Commonwealth Games held in Birmingham, which conclude on Monday. Should hold the Indian athletes in good stead as they prepare for next year Asian Games in China. So here author give us a very good information that next year Asian game will start in China, and after giving latest performance in this Commonwealth game, we should hope that we will do better in Asian game which will held in China next year. Okay, this is all about today's editorial. I like it a lot, and here we able to learn a lot of new words, and this is really beneficial for us. Okay, now let's go to the tone of the editorial. So who would like to tell me what is the tone of today's editorial? Please come up, guys, and share your views about tone of editorial. I mean, you need to tell me what's author's attitude in this editorial. Yes, is there anyone who would like to come up? Just put your
The
views.
tone of editorial, the tone of editorial is might be informative. Um,
In Yes, it's informative because author give a lot of information. Author tell us about the beginning of Commonwealth game, where it start, then how it pursue, and give information like Commonwealth game is quite notch below, quite lower than lower category than Olympic and Asian games. Yeah, but there's
Yeah, it
one
is.
more.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is not just informative, but inspirational too. Positive, a lot of positive vibes included in it, I think.
Okay,
yes, you
yeah,
are right.
it's also correct, but yeah, one more. Anyone else who would like to come up here? What we have seen that author is praise the players, correct? So it's laudatory also. It's informative laudatory. Okay, tone is laudatory, praising the athletes for their achievements. Okay, I think I have completed already whole editorial. So is there any doubt? Okay, here's it's the chart where we see that India owned 22 gold, 16 silver, and 23 bronze, total 61, and it's at the fourth position. First is Australia, second is England, third is Canada, and fourth is India, and host is England. Okay, so this time Commonwealth Game host is England. Okay, so okay, is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? Please come up, guys. At least say something.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so no doubt. Okay, so
It's kind
yes,
of
dot
crystal.
crystal clear. Okay, thanks for your
Yeah.
that, and yeah, we have learned a lot of
And thanks to you, Scarlett,
yes, welcome.
for
We have
this kind of explanation.
yeah, thanks for your compliment. Uh, we have learned a lot of vocab today. So can I repeat those again? You should write it, or okay. So we have learned allure, correct?
Yeah.
Allure. Allure means attractive, charm. Okay, and it's a verb. Remember that. Fascinate, and it's a verb. Then we have learned alluding. Alluding is also a
Allude
verb. Yeah,
to mention
allude,
something.
suggesting, mentioning,
Yeah. Yeah.
indirecting, referring, anything it could be. Okay, then we have learned yardstick. Yardstick is
Yeah. What is
benchmark.
yardstick actually?
It's a benchmark. It's a standard used for comparison. Like, see, it's a scale. Okay, how to compare with
Okay.
others? Like, like someone height is 5, someone is 5.5. Okay, 5.5 feet. So feet is a scale, right? So something like yardstick,
Okay. Got
benchmark.
it.
Okay, then we have learned pitch. Pitch means pap, and it's like I already mentioned. Said someone in
Small,
competition.
small, small pits in the road. We can connect to that.
Yeah. Then
What about quadrennial?
Quadrennial means occurring every 4 years. Reoccurring
Kind of
every 4
ICC
years.
World Cup,
Yeah, yeah.
Olympic.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
ICC World Cup, kind of Olympic. Yeah. But the thing is that Commonwealth Game is quite notch below, quite lower than Olympic and
Okay.
Asian Game. What's the reason behind this? Who would like to tell me the reason? Who would
About
like to tell me the reason? What's the
for
reason behind this? Why Commonwealth Game is quite notch below, quite lower than Olympic and Asian Games?
actually it usually covers most of the part of the world because of the colonial era of Britishers, I think.
Yeah, but the actual reason is that the United States of America, Russia, and China absence in Commonwealth Games. That's the only reason
Mm,
why Olympics and Asian Games are more better than Commonwealth Games, because Commonwealth
yeah,
Game lose these participants. Okay, these are quite famous, right? United States of
yeah,
America, Russia, and China. Okay, then
and
we have
China.
learned split. Split. Split is a verb. We know it already. It means break, split something,
Split
or
apart,
rupture. Yeah. Then we have learned fused. Fused is also a
fuse,
verb.
to connect.
Yeah, it's like joined, connect. Correct.
Yeah,
Next we have learned vigor. Vigor is a noun. Vigor is
strength.
strength. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Then we have learned hall.
What is
Hall.
H? Uh,
It's a UL. Hall.
ETCH. What is ETCH?
Which one? It's okay, okay. It means
Yeah, H.
inscribed, crab. I mean to produce something by hard work. Yeah, we can say like that.
Okay.
It's a
It
verb.
is not kind of uh, uh, the root word for itching is the same, that itch.
Yeah, yeah. Itching. Yes. And
Okay.
exploit means utilize. Make full use of it. Exploit means
Yeah.
verb. Okay, and fragile. I already mentioned fragile means
I
very
have
weak.
okay. I have read something about redemption in commercial language, but what is redemption here?
Yeah, redemption here. It's yeah. I mean, I also learned redemption in um holy book only, in Christian holy book. That means the action of being saved from evil. So I think it's used like this only. Okay, so let me at last let me just tell you the idioms and phrases. A notes below we have learned. A notes below means not as good as something else in the same category. Then we have learned land a solid punch. That means to succeed in hitting someone. And war minus the shooting. That means serious sport has nothing to do with fair play. Okay, we think like
Okay.
that. Okay, so okay, so I need to end this editorial session here, and if someone missed this, then just view our YouTube channel English Learner. It will upload there. Okay.
What is the YouTube channel?
Yes, we have a YouTube channel English Learner. You will get the link
Yeah.
in our
Okay.
channel, in our VC, in our
Okay.
group, English Learner group. Yeah, then you can watch it from the very beginning. If you lose any uh, part, then you can watch from the very beginning. It's really helpful.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's done. Thank you so much
I'll
for
see you.
all the participants. Yeah, okay.